from farm to city, wherever you roam, Papa Peach is your country home.
Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:06 on this Back at It Monday. It's cold and gloomy.
Nah, it's fine.
I don't like the gloom. The cold I don't mind, the gloom I mind.
Well, you know what? At least it's not raining.
We did a lot over the week. So Thursday, Friday, and yesterday we had off day Saturday. We're busy for us, and every single day that we did something, it missed it or did some kind of wet stuff. Yesterday, when I was leaving the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas, some kind of something was coming down. It almost felt like sleet.
Yeah, it was cold, drizzly rain.
Cold. I can't tell if I was colder during the Clanton Christmas Parade and tree lighting or the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas. Both of them, I lost one of my gloves on Friday, so I had to go get another pair. And yesterday, it was those were not working. I need some that have the heated something in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right. How was your weekend? I mean, didn't you do a parade or something too?
I did. Well, Thursday, I was here Friday morning. Thursday night's parade in Montevallo had to be postponed for the weather.
Right.
It was so bad. So they put it off till this coming Thursday. So Montevallo, I'll still have that parade to do this Thursday. We did have the Alabaster and the Helena, bunch of parades on Saturday. So I emceed the Alabaster parade, which I've done for years, and it was really big. Alabaster has the largest Christmas parade in the state of Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, by far. They're like 140 floats and stuff. It takes 2 hours. But what's bad is it's already a long parade, which is phenomenal. This year we had 3 trains stop the parade because, see, they come all the way down 31. They start up where the old Ernest McCarty Ford, now it's Long Lewis Ford. Mm-hmm. They start way up there and go all the way down 31 to the old Alabaster City Hall, and then they turn right at the City Hall and go over the railroad tracks and down in the old section of Alabaster and down into Buck Creek Park. Well, when a train comes, everything stops, of course.
Yep.
Well, for the poor people, and there's lots of them that are below the tracks, they don't know they may not know a train came by. So they're watching the Christmas parade, and then there's suddenly nothing and a gap. Well, that every parade sometimes develops gaps, and they may be a minute long, if you get somebody that stopped to perform or they're just moving slow. Mm-hmm. Well, now you've got like an 8-10 minute gap. And so they don't know what's going on. They just suddenly the parade stops, this little short parade. Then here comes the parade again. Another train, a long set 10-minute gap. So for the ones that are above the tracks, the parade runs steady but stops sometimes, and they're just standing there for 10 minutes. But they're there, something to look at. But yeah, that's the only problem with when you got railroad tracks. I don't know how Helena pulls it off. They got so many railroad tracks in and out.
They do, and I've been to theirs. My granddaughter was in it for, so I can't remember if it was cheer. I want to say maybe it was cheer or something that she was in it for. But I wonder why they can't come up with another route that...
You can. In Helena, all routes go through railroad tracks.
But Alabaster, they could come up with something different maybe.
They might could. Well, I've done it for 25 years or 30 years, the Alabaster Parade, and we've only had 3 trains twice now in 30 years. Now, we have had 2 trains one time, and then we've had 1 train a fair amount, and a lot of years, no train.
No train at all.
It's kind of a crapshoot, because they obviously, there's no standard for the train company because we have the parade from 10 to noon every year, and it changes. They don't have a standard Saturday morning route, apparently, because we've had years where there was no trains. So anyway, that was fun. And the weather was like you were talking about. It was kind of gray and looked rainy, but that we didn't have a drop of rain. It was really nice. And once it was over, a little light drizzle fell. So that went really good. But and then I went to a magnificent Christmas cantata last night that they've done for 7 years now in Columbiana at the First Baptist Church. It's called Keyboards at Christmas or something like that. And what it is, they put all these grand pianos on a stage, and they have these magnificent concert quality piano players come and perform,
Wow.
and they do it for about a little over an hour, and it's amazing. It's one of the most inspirational, wonderful things. All these players are pretty old now. They're getting, they're my age and older, and a few younger, but oh my God, they can play, and it's like one drum set, one guitar, and 4 pianos.
I love it.
And it was wonderful.
I
It
love
really
that.
was.
Do
And
they ever get into doing the dueling piano
they
thing?
do.
Oh, that's fun. I
Matter
love
of fact,
that.
almost everything they do is all 4 pianos playing together and
wow.
against each other and stuff. It was phenomenal. But I have a story to tell.
Do you really?
Yes, from right after I left you on Friday.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so I had a busy day Friday. I came here and did the morning show with you.
Yep.
I was going to run up to Birmingham. Remember, I had to kind of leave. I went up to meet a buddy of mine for lunch in Hoover.
Right.
Then I had to get back to Columbiana for my physical therapy, and then we had something that night. So I was cooking, and I was in my truck, and I was going up. I went up to Alabaster, and I was getting ready to get on the interstate there, I-65 at the Alabaster where the malls are. So I'm coming up and I go over those railroad tracks right there by Charmeuse, or however you pronounce that lime plant. And I had been hearing a noise from my front left wheel in my truck. And I went over the railroad track and I heard something really loud. And I went, what is that? And I go flying up over the hill. I'm in the middle lane, so I've got cars to the left and right of me. And I hear a loud noise. My truck lurches and slams down on the ground, grinding, and I see my front left tire pass me.
No!
And it bounced over the median and was flying, just rolling straight as an arrow toward the traffic coming southbound. But thank God it went on over to before it hit any cars, and it was flying. It hit the curb and hit a 18-wheeler on the bumper and bounced up in the air and just fell over. And
Your
the trucker,
whole tire came off your car.
the whole wheel.
The wheel and everything.
Yes.
Had you had work done on your front
No.
tire?
So the record, I was sitting there sideways, not sideways, but leaning over. I did manage to
Yes.
get over. Thank God nobody was to the left of me when it came off, so the tire didn't hit anybody, and I was able to guide the truck across 2 lanes and get into the turn lane like you go to Olive Garden and all up in there.
Right.
And so I was out of the way, out of the road, and I just sat there a minute. I had no idea what to do. I was a little shook up and so happy the tire didn't hit anybody. I didn't hit anybody. Everybody was fine but me. So I sat there and couldn't figure it out. So I thought, well, I guess I'll call the body shop that did the last work on my car and ask them what I should do. And I told the lady, I said, hey, I'm on, she knew me, I said, hey, it's a dollar bill. I said, my left front tire just passed me. She said, I guess I deal with wrecks and stuff all the time. She very flatly said, that's not good.
No.
I said, no, it's not, but nobody got hurt. Anyway, they 2 Alabaster policemen that are undercover. I mean, they do drug interdiction stuff, so they look kind of rough. They got beards. They look like good old boys.
Yeah.
Just big, strapping good old boys. They saw me. They didn't see the actual wreck, but they saw the tire over there, and they came back around, lit me up behind me so nobody would hit me or whatever. And we talked. They laughed about it a little bit, And so they sent a patrolman around so they had to go do something, get some druggies or something. Anyway, so they got the patrolman to come up behind me. Mary, by that time, I called her. She comes up in her car, and the patrolman pulled back, let her get between me and him, and then he lights the back up and stands there and talks. So the wonderful guy, younger cop, his last name is Crutch, Officer Crutch, and it's spelt strange. It's not like a crutch. It sounds like ones you walk on, but it's Krutch. So anyway, great guy. Stayed there with us the entire time till the wrecker got there and went over and got the tire for me across the road. And just
Did it do any damage to your car? Did it dent it
yeah,
up?
it did. It certainly did damage to the wheel. A bearing apparently froze up on it or something, and it just ripped the wheel off. But yeah, my front left fender, it's all kind of crunched up where it hit the ground and where the tire slammed against it when it came loose. And
Oh,
so
gracious.
it's a bit of a mess. I think it's my estimates about $4,000 to fix it, which is right here at Christmas. I told Mary, well, I know what you can get me for Christmas now. And she said, she wasn't thinking about the tire. She said, what? And I said, a new left front end on my truck.
Right.
That's my new Christmas
Do you
present.
have a high deductible?
I don't know. I got to call them today. It was late Friday, and by the time I didn't think to call them till all of it was over, and so.
But you got a report and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
My God, that had to be scary. I would have freaked out.
Well, I mean, it happened, and you deal with it, and then you're just like,
Just sitting there and your tire just roll. That's like out of a movie or
I
something.
actually have a picture of my tire. I'm sitting in the truck, and there's my tire about 100 feet up and on the other side of the road, laying in the floor. I just took a picture of it and said, well, there we go.
Oh,
So anyway, that was quite the exciting Friday I had after that happened an hour after I left y'all. I guess.
Oh my God! And you didn't call us. We would come help you.
Well, the police were there, and Mary came, and all was good.
My gosh!
Not all was good, but
I'm
all was
glad
taken
you're-
care of.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about the truck though.
Yeah.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, and it's not even that old a truck. I don't even know. I've got to go look on the manual. I've forgotten what it is, but it's only about 5-year-old truck.
Oh wow.
And doesn't have that many miles on it. But the guy told me, I've just gotten hearing aids
Yeah.
in the last few months. And the guy said, you didn't hear that bearing going out? And I said, look, I noticed it was making a noise the last few weeks. Said, I just now hearing it, I guess, between the radio being on or me talking to somebody.
Oh,
I just
gosh.
didn't hear it.
You're lucky, Bill.
Yeah, because another 4 minutes and I'd have been on the interstate, flying up the interstate when it happened, I guess.
Oh, that makes my heart
Wow.
stop. Before we go to break, I want to say good morning to some folks. Good morning to Mike Baker, our Coca-Cola United from Montgomery. We're going to pop the top here in a minute. Good morning to Amanda Burnett and Diane Green. I see Ricky on here. My hubby's watching too.
Hey, hubby.
He's off today. He's
Rick. Jeff.
Jeff, yeah, Ricky.
You just said Ricky, yeah.
Ricky,
Jeff.
good morning, and Jeff, yep. So when we come back, we've got a giveaway we got to do at some point this morning,
boy.
but we're going to do it a little different. We're not just going to draw a name out of here.
We're not?
No. We're going to draw several names out of here, and we're going to do a drawdown.
Well, that's
What
kinda
we did
mean.
yesterday, I know, isn't it?
Kind of mean.
It builds
Look,
up.
you got
Be
another.
excited.
You got a chance, but you may not get it.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out 5 names, and then whenever I get the 5, I'm gonna put them in a little hat, and then you're gonna draw one, and that's not gonna be it. And then
I
the
get
other
to
one
be
is-
the bad guy.
Yeah,
Why
you
don't I
do.
get to pill out the 5 and let you tell everybody they didn't win?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I'll let you be the good guy. I don't care. I do
You're the
not
mean
care.
one,
We had
Mr. Grinch. You've got termites in your smile.
We had this is all the people that registered yesterday. There's hundreds of things in here, and I'm not going to tell. When we come back, I'm going to tell the story about all of this. Between the parade and the old-fashioned Christmas, Baden is not only did I put him on the naughty list, I think he should be on the naughty list.
Why?
Because I'll tell you why when we come back.
Okay.
It's a quite interesting story. There's 2 of them. So
Be
we'll
careful
talk about
throwing
those.
stones because
Good
you're the one
morning.
that's going to pull out 5 and
This is
tease them
true.
with defeat.
This is true.
I'm working for a mean group of people.
But we're also, while we're doing this, we're also going to give folks today another chance to win $100, but they have to be looking at our Facebook page, and I will tell you when that's going to be up and why we're doing it and how it's all going to work. So Amanda said you're for sure on the naughty list. Yeah. And Amanda's watching because she knows why he's on the naughty list.
Oh.
She was part of it.
Oh.
She's part of the. She's
And
not the
Baden
reason, but she's the.
He didn't know what he's done. He doesn't know what he's done to get on the naughty
he's
list.
the reason he's on the naughty list, and the reason that she's on the good list is because she saved his
Tukas.
behind. Yes, she did. All right, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll go into all of that. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation, open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
You're a mean one, Mr. Reese. You've got termites in your smile.
You wait till we start doing the a kind of sort of 12 Days of Christmas, and we give you Facebook things
Instructions.
to do, and you don't follow them, and that means you don't get to be registered into the $100. You will really think I'm a Grinch then.
Boy, we're coming up with ways just to make you mad.
Yeah. No, it's got to be fair. If everybody else follows the rules and you don't,
Well, I agree with that.
we're not
That's
doing.
fine.
Hey, this
I'm just
isn't.
giving you a hard time.
This isn't the new millennial or whatever.
Everyone gets a
everybody gets
participation
a
trophy.
Participation. Yeah,
Everybody,
we're not doing any of that.
we can't be Oprah. You get $100. You get $100. You get $100.
We're not doing it.
Everybody gets a.
That's not how we're doing.
Can't
But
pull that
first,
off.
before we do get into all this stuff and the explanation of why Bane's on the naughty list, let's say good morning to our morning show sponsors: Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Country Financial Insurance, Central Alabama Wellness, Coca-Cola, my bestie Mike Baker. He keeps us fully stocked with all of our Coca-Cola products. Thank the Lord. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, and a. Yeah, that sounded good. Mm-hmm.
And it tastes good. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was good.
I hate to see what my kidneys look
Hit
like.
that again.
Also, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce, the Chilton Chamber of Commerce, the Rotary Club,
The Rotary Club,
all
they're
the
new.
police departments,
you're
the
talking about
city. Everybody came together, and I'm gonna tell you, the parade and the tree lighting, top notch.
Excellent.
It was wonderful. I had a great time. I was the MC for the
Tree lighting, wasn't it?
and I
Yeah.
had a great time. I got to meet Santa. and I put Baden on the naughty list, not because he got 3 you know, when we did the Jemison homecoming parade last year, he would not put candy out, so we had no candy to throw out. And I was just, everybody was shocked. Everybody was giving him a hard time. Well, this year, we came down on him so hard that he caved and did candy for the Christmas parade.
Excellent.
Except,
What?
he went into Dollar General, got 3 bags of the smallest bags of candy. They were like this. He opens 3 of them, puts them in the Dollar General bag, and there's like this much candy in the bottom of it, and I refused to throw it out because I would have
so little.
I would have gotten 3 tries at that, and they would have been all gone. And I was like, I'm not even throwing that out. So we brought it back to the office, and we have it in there for us to eat. I was just mortified.
We have plenty. We even have leftovers.
Look at that.
That's basically what we had total. I mean, I think he threw out a little, but this is what we got. This is it.
That's just one
This
little
is-
serving plate
That's
with
3 little bags of candy. Yep, we were gonna throw all of that out. If you could have seen,
Are these like Smarties?
they're kind of like they almost look like Starburst, but they're smaller,
Yeah, they're chiclet sized.
and they
They are
taste like
they are individually wrapped. I'll
They
give them that.
do taste like the off-brand of
Chiclet.
Starburst.
Yeah, Starburst.
But I mean, it's candy. We'll eat it. Also, thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet, Putter Up in Pelham. They have some great. We can get memberships to. We can get a single membership. You can get another single membership that gets you extra. Trips to come. I think it's unlimited, and then you can get the family one, which is 2 adults, 4 children, and 10% off of drinks and snacks. I think those are great stocking stuffer gifts, so you need to think about that when you are looking for stuff to put in stockings or give a family of 4. I think that's
Putter Up had a float in the Alabaster
I bet
Parade.
I bet it looked good too.
It did.
Also, thank you to Save More and Old Orchard Amish Furniture. We could not do our morning show without our sponsors, and we thank them so very much. All right, so yes,
Okay, I'm gonna try one of these
you're gonna try
candies.
it. They're not so bad, but yeah, the paper sticks on there really, really, really badly. I mean, you have to. So when you're chewing, you're probably chewing some paper.
I got some
You got some paper.
paper.
Yeah.
They're a little hard,
one- yeah,
but
they
once you
are.
warm them up and start chewing them, they
Yeah,
do
you gotta
okay.
put them in your mouth and let them melt. See, this one's got paper stuck.
These aren't Starburst.
No, they're not.
These may be Sewage Burst.
It's just $100.
Yeah,
And actually,
Sewage Burst. That's what they are.
this $100 is compliments of 36750 Boutique. Out of Maplesville.
3675 what?
Oh,
Oh,
Boutique.
okay, cool.
Her shirt said 36, the word 7 written out 50. It's actually their zip code. They're in Maplesville.
Oh, that's
And-
okay. I thought you were doing some kind of play.
Clothing. They
Six
do
seven,
clothing and-
6'7", 6'7".
I didn't think about that. I should have. It's great. But yeah, Amanda gave us this to give away. She felt bad for us, I think, because Knucklehead over here,
Is that me?
Baden,
Oh,
he sends me a text. When are you? Have you left your house yet? I said, yeah, I'm leaving now. And he says, well, we're everything. Decor is ready. We're set up, ready to go. I was like, oh, well, I was bringing some stuff to decorate with because I know last year it was slim pickings and I brought some stuff and we jazzed it up a little. I get there, Baden bought some Christmas lights, the big fat bulbs, you know, the great ones from old.
I love the big bulbs ones, yeah.
Yeah, different colored ones, and some tulle that was left over from the parade.
Some what?
Tulle, we call it like ribbon, big fat
Oh,
ribbon tulle
Yeah.
that was left over from the parade. Some decor that Amanda gave him along with some other stuff that Amanda gave him to put on the table. He had nothing. He was not prepared for decor at all.
He's
He
a guy.
came in there with, he had a tablecloth, and Amanda was like, oh, no, that won't do. So she gives him one of those, what I call a professional table things that goes over the whole table, even the feet and all. It's the stretchy kind.
Nice.
She gave him one of those to use, which we spilled Coke all over. Actually, we didn't spill it. It sprung a leak, and it went all over the table. She gave him, I guess, this basket.
That's on loan.
This is on loan as well. This is not ours. He had our sign, our big sign that we use, the tent and the table and the chairs. And really, that's all he brought. He didn't bring a whole lot in the form of decorating up the table or anything. Luckily, I had brought some stuff. Thank goodness. Amanda,
is this why he's on the naughty list?
this is part of it. Yeah, that and the fact this candy got him there, and the fact that he scares me regularly. He picks on me constantly, and I just told Santa, I was like, I want to know if I can put somebody on the naughty list. He said, yeah. I said, good, Baden Little. In front of everybody, I called him out.
I wouldn't put him on the naughty
Oh,
list.
yes, I did.
I think he just should be on the tightwad list.
He's on the naughty list. You don't get the receiving end of the stuff he does to me.
No,
He's
yes,
good
I
to
don't.
you. He picks on me something terrible.
Poor Therese.
I know.
She's a mean one.
No, I'm
Poor
not.
Therese.
But I will say, let's talk about the Clanton parade. It was huge. We had at least 100 floats, I think.
Oh, that's
Or
amazing.
entries, I would say. Oh, don't like that one.
I told you, this is not Starburst. It's
Oh, my God.
Sewage Burst candy. Sewer Burst. Yeah, I think I had one a while ago that tasted like avocado and sardine. I don't know what these flavors are. I
I
got a
didn't get
red
that
one
one
now.
the other night.
I think this one, instead of being cherry, because it's red, the smell,
I'm afraid.
I think it's more like
I'm afraid for you.
blood sausage
This one
and
was-
toothpaste.
It don't say what it is. It was an orange color.
But it wasn't orange?
No. This is a light orange. You have light orange and dark. I don't know what that was. That was terrible. Do
You
not
know
get
what's
that
funny?
candy.
I've had a couple of the same color and they taste different. I think this company just makes crappy candies and
They
then
just
puts
throw it in there and wrap
brightly
it up.
different colored paper on them. But it doesn't matter. I don't think the color of the paper has anything to do with the flavor.
No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Anyway, the parade was great. There was a lot of folks in the parade. It was about 35 minutes long, and we were kind of towards the beginning, so that's probably why it was shorter for us, maybe longer for some of the rest of the folks. So we did that. It was cold. We had the heater blasting, but we had our music going, and we were waving to folks. People were screaming out our names. I couldn't see who it was. I mean, you see? Which one did you get? The red?
Yeah, but
Uh-huh. See, it's just called, this is just like potluck
it
candy.
is potluck candy.
You don't know what you're
Wow.
getting.
I got to
gonna
place
taste
that
it.
sometime.
I'll say what?
Peyton, where'd you get these candies?
Dollar
Did you
General.
buy them at... What color did you try?
I tried the red. Remember, did your mom ever do Avon lipstick? In the
My
little
mama did
sample?
Avon a lot, yeah. But
Well,
I
they came
never.
in a
I have no
little-
idea what the lipstick is.
Green and white tubes for samples, so you could see if that's what you wanted. This tastes like that.
Mine doesn't taste that pleasant. But then again, I don't think the color has anything to do with the flavor. Your red may not be the same red as mine.
And it has aftertaste.
As what?
Aftertaste.
Yeah, it does. That's called backwash.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, so after that, we go to do the tree lighting, and there were a ton of people out there for that, which surprised me because I just don't know about tree lighting. I don't know how
That's
many
a big
people.
deal.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. It should be, but I never know if it's going to be a lot of big turnout or not. It was a huge turnout, but I did. I put Baden on the naughty list, and we had something happen. And I think I might not have supposed to have been standing there through the whole thing. I really don't know. It was a kind of an awkward thing. A guy came up to Rachel while she was getting her coffee at Iliano's. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, and he was like, "Hey, I want to propose to my girlfriend tonight on stage at the tree lighting. Can we do that?" And she was like, I mean, I guess, but we didn't have any like.
You know what the answer? The first question you ask him is, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, well,
she's going to say yes, because we had that 100 people always wanted to propose to their girlfriends during concerts or events on stage. And we had probably 3 at the Tin Roof one time, and that's the thing you say. Are you sure?
Are you sure
she's
gonna
going to
say
say yes?
yes.
Because there's nothing worse than everybody getting all excited when you say, we got a special event, and then you see what's going to happen. And then she's shocked, like, oh my God, no. And then, or just doesn't say yes. Oh, it's horrible. So what happened?
Well, so they interrupt when we do this whole thing where, wow, we got an announcement and we bring him up on stage. Well, then he gets a little nervous and he doesn't ask. He's just standing there and he's like, and he looks at me and he goes, I can't do it. I won't do it. And he's like, I don't know. Okay. And he's like breathing real hard. And he looks like he's about to pass out, but he's talking so soft, he's whispering. And here I got the microphone like right in his face.
Yeah,
because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, we want to hear it. We want to be able to hear it. Well, we couldn't hear it because he was just barely whispering. And then I'm standing back there just grinning like a Cheshire cat with the microphone.
What did she do? What was she acting like?
She was like, she looked like she expected it. She looked like she was just kind of standing there looking at him like, okay, get on with it. Hurry up, get on the knee. And then she said, yeah. But she didn't say yes. She just kind of nodded her head and hugged him. And I said, and she said, and he goes, and did a thumbs up. And I went, she said yes. And I mean, it was great. But I felt like I was not in the right place. Like I was supposed to just move off stage and just let this whole thing happen.
No, you can't.
Afterwards,
They're not a professional. You get them to say, if they say yes, you get everybody to cheer, and then you say, go now.
Go now. But now.
You go make out or do whatever you got to do when you first get, whatever.
But somehow that whole thing made TikTok, and you can see me on stage looking like I don't know what I'm doing. But she said in her TikTok, I get to marry my best friend. So she was,
that's sweet.
That was good. I'm glad that happened. But the entertainment was fantastic. We had 3 young ladies from Blast from the Past perform. We had Rachel's sister, Elizabeth. Her last name is Boatwright now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, who has the voice of an angel. When I tell you that girl can sing, she can sing. We're going to have her here, hopefully, to do one of our artist spotlights on Fridays. On a Friday, so we're going to do that. But we also had the I don't remember the name of the folks that did it. The like the karate and the whatever
martial arts.
Thank you. Yes. Where are they from? Impact Martial Arts. And they had this one little bitty kid. He came up to about my hip, and he was just, I mean, he was just all over the place. He was so good.
And real fired up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he was so cute. And they were barefoot, and it feels like it's 0 degrees, and they've got to, either karate chop the wood or kick it with their feet. And it was so cold, they were having problems doing it. And the one little girl kicked it, and she couldn't do it, and it kind of stung her. You get that sting when you do something. Yeah. She finally, at the end, she got that thing and she kicked it and she broke it, and everybody cheered for her. Yeah. And she goes, she was so happy because she tried it like, celebration. She tried it like 6 times and, it didn't work.
And it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
For them. I mean, they, maybe on the first try you don't break it, but you want to break it on the second. And then if it goes on and on, and they make you do it till you break it pretty much, don't they? You keep trying, 6 times is a lot of tries, but that's great. She won.
I think the we call it the masters or whatever realized that it was happening because it was so cold, so they stopped and let the other ones do it. He didn't break his either, so they came back around after a little bit, they finally all did it. So,
That's neat.
to me, that is wild that they can even do that.
Oh yeah, I don't understand martial arts. I did watch Kung Fu when it was big on TV.
I did too.
I like that.
I loved me some Kung Fu when I was
Yeah,
little.
me too. That was a good series. But that's great. These kids learn a lot of that. Martial arts teaches them a lot of self-control, and I think it also teaches them. I know my son took karate and taekwondo, I think it was, and it taught him self-discipline and to try to control. He had a temper, and he helped him control his temper.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It teaches a lot of good physical and mental lessons. I like it. I wish I had taken it as a kid, and we never heard of. I think when I was a kid, all you ever heard of was judo. 'Cause this was right after Korean War, and World War II. A lot of people took judo, and then all this other stuff, the taekwondo and the Gracie. What is that they do? The grappling moves and stuff. It's really neat what they can learn now, and it does give them good physical abilities and stuff.
Yeah.
Keep them in shape.
I think it's a good thing. My brother did it for a little while. My son did it for a little while. Yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing.
I'll need to invite a guy to come down and talk to us one morning. That would be fascinating. I've known him since he was born. His father is a friend of mine, and his name is Nick. And Nick was a yo-yo champion for years.
Cool, I love that stuff.
He can do stuff you wouldn't believe with the yo.
Walk
and
the dog and do all the triangles and do all stuff.
the Eiffel Tower, and he can spin it around. It's just amazing.
I love
So
that stuff.
he did that from the time he was like 3 or 4 until he was about 15. But somewhere in there, he also started doing martial arts, and he's six. He's tall as Baden. He's like 6'2", but he's a cage fighter. He's actually a UFC cage fighter. He fights all over the country, mainly a lot around the South. He's still regional, but he's a 6'2" ginger. He's a redhead you wouldn't believe it. And everybody calls him Spider-Man, and he's amazing. And I'm going to get him down here. We'll bring him in one morning and talk to him about UFC cage fighting, because this kid is anything but mean. He's anything but wild or crazy. He's just disciplined, and he's doing really well. The kid's like amazing. So we'll have to get him in one morning.
Yeah,
his
that would be
name's Nick
awesome.
Stamps, but everybody calls him Spider-Man, and we'll get him one. I never even thought about talking to him. But it's fascinating talking about the training and then the fights, and he's so low key, and I mean he's bubbly and friendly, but he's so friendly you think, how do you get in the ring and fight somebody? You seem way too nice. But I think once he gets in that ring, I think I see
Just gets in a
Dr.
whole
Jekyll,
different,
Mr. Hyde
yeah.
comes out a little bit, because he's not afraid of getting hurt or getting hit, and it's amazing.
I am afraid of getting hit. So
Oh, yeah.
I would not be doing it.
I
I'd be
don't
doing
like
a lot.
getting hit.
I'd be ducking and running. You'd have to chase me all over the place.
I'd wear my opponent down by chasing me.
Yeah. So that's the only way. All right, it's 7:44. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna draw 5 names out of here to put into the hat, and we'll do a drawdown for the $100 from
We'll do a drawdown.
Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas
We'll
compliments.
do a drawdown.
Of
I get to
Amanda
tell you didn't win. That's the wheel.
at 36750 Boutique, and also tell you how you can enter today for the kind of sort of 12 days of Christmas. We'll talk
So
about
she can
that.
pull your name out and say you didn't win.
Yeah, that's it. And then we got to talk about some football.
Oh, good.
So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studios. Stay with us.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Okay, we are back this morning. Here's Therese, the mean one.
The mean one.
She's mixing all the names up really good.
Oh, yeah.
So at least, I mean, I will give her this. She's not going to cheat or anything. No. She just enjoys pulling. She originally this morning said, okay, we're going to pull out 30 names.
No, I didn't say 30.
And so 30 names so we can tell 29 of them they didn't win. We might tease the last one, say maybe that they didn't win because they didn't write clear enough on the little thing. But anyway. And then she decided, well, we are going to do the giveaway.
We're going to do
and the we
drawdown.
is she's going to pick out 5 possible winners, and then I get to pick out the losers and tell you lost. That's her plan for we'll give this away.
Okay, well, how do you want to do it right now? Do you want to pick the names in here? These are going to be the 5 finalists. 5 names are going to go into this hat, and then we're going to do a drawdown.
Okay. You'll draw out 5.
Do you want to draw the 5?
Oh, and you get to tell the people they didn't win? Oh, sure. I think you would enjoy that.
Okay. So draw one name, and we'll
I know
announce
your
who
name
it
is Therese. I don't remember your maiden name or pre-married name, but is your middle name Hitler?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
There's one.
Here's one in the drawdown.
And I'm not looking.
Number
I'm just
2.
drawing. My fingers are kind of numb,
2,
neuropathy,
yes,
so I have to make sure I've only got one in my hand. There's number 3. Let me go down, mix around a little more. Oh boy, this is
some of these names I actually remember what was happening when we were writing these
4.
down. 4 and one
more.
more.
Now remember, I'm pulling 5 possible winners out. Oh yeah, it's a happy moment.
Okay, we're
we
gonna
now
have to do a
have
different
5
one.
possible winners.
This one does not have.
See, this one the I is not dotted. This one was written in blue ink, and we only
this
wanted
one's
black
okay.
ink.
We're gonna go ahead and
You
allow.
go-
She just
you're gonna
doesn't have
stick
her
with
last
it?
name on there, but that's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so here are our finalists, our 5 finalists. So
Oh,
we're
you're
gonna go
going
into
to
that.
name the 5 finalists?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
yeah, the anticipation, Bill. Okay,
Anticipation of losing.
the first one in the 5 finalists for the $100 from the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas,
Here's our
compliments
$100.
of 36750 Boutique, Hudson Carter.
Hudson Carter.
He's
Remember
won.
Hudson? I pulled you out as a possible winner.
Mike Mitchell,
Mikey Pooh, possible winner.
Bailey Ann Cooper,
Bailey Ann, so nice. I have no idea, but I'm. So,
Nevia. She didn't put her last name on here, but she did put her phone number.
what's her name?
Nevia
There aren't many
or
Nevies.
Nevea one.
Nevea.
Nevea, and Casey Roy.
Casey Roy.
All right, so those are going to be
All possible winners from Dollarville.
yeah. But guess what we're about to do?
What are you about
You're going
to
to pull
do?
a name out, and then I'm going to announce who isn't the
Oh,
winner.
you're gonna make me still pull a name out?
Yeah, but I'm going to tell who it isn't.
Why don't you be the bad guy? I hate
Pull the
doing
name.
this.
You're just going to pull one name out,
I don't want to pull a name out.
and I'm going to say,
Is there? Are they in there?
yeah, they're in there. It's just
Down near the little
yeah.
pointy end.
There we go.
Okay.
Just one name.
I don't want to do this.
It's okay.
Okay, there you go.
All right. The first one on the chopping block,
See how
Hudson
happy
Carter.
she's- You know what? Now it wasn't. I'm so sorry, but if you know, I know you felt excited, but I hate to do this. No.
Sorry, Hudson.
Okay, the first one we're gonna pull out and chop. Okay,
Hudson Carter.
Hudson.
Not it. Not the winner. Now we're
Sorry,
going to hold off
Hudson.
for a little bit, and we'll do the anticipation
oh.
now. Yeah, I know, right?
The anticipation of losing.
Yeah.
Boy, Jeff.
All right.
I have new admiration for you, Jeff.
Most people do. All right, but okay, so we are dressed like this today because
Our festive
today
red.
is our kinda sorta 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. And so there are multifaceted sections to this because not only can you go to our Facebook, this will be after the end of the show, in the show, 9 o'clock, we'll have a post. And the post will tell you what you need to do to register for the $100 for today on today's kind of sort of 12 Days of Christmas. It'll be something simple. I don't know. It'll be, I don't know, like show us your Christmas trees or, something like that. You'll just post. You'll have to like our page, like our Facebook page. You will have to share the post and then comment whatever it tells you to comment. And that's how those 3 ways are how you get entered into today's.
You got to do all 3.
You got to do all 3.
Got to like us, comment, and post.
Yeah, not just like the post. You got to like our page.
Yeah.
Go up there where it says Piper Peach, like or following. You got to do that. And we're checking to make sure. And then we will give away, that will be given away by 7 o'clock tonight. Give everybody a chance to
Get it done.
get it done because I know people work and sometimes you can't just hop
All
on
this
Facebook.
really isn't going to take but about 2 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a minute and
If
a half,
that.
2 minutes. Yeah.
And then on top of that, here's another way you can enter to win. We're not only are we going to give away $100, we're going to give away $100 a day for 9 days. So this week and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, somebody's going to win $100 each day. On the 10th day, everybody that's registered is going to be piled into
One big pot.
one big pot to win $1,000. But there's other ways you can enter the $1,000. You can bring an ornament for our tree that's handmade. You get 3 entries into the $1,000.
Wow, that's nice.
Or you can bring a non-perishable food item. That gets you 5 entries into the $1,000. And you can do this each day. You can do something every day, and you will get entered into the $1,000. Or you can bring an unwrapped toy. You bring an unwrapped toy, that gets you 10 entries into the $1,000. We're going to make sure that I have a big prize jar. That jar is going to be full when it comes time for the $1,000.
Wow.
And you have extra ways that you can be in there for the $1,000. So that's how we're going to do that. And on next Friday, we're going to do a 3-hour show like we did last year. We're going to have some refreshments and stuff in here. We're going to have Santa Claus. It's going to come. You can come by and see Santa Claus and basically just celebrate with us. We're just going to do it. So
We had
we'll
some little
do
kids come by last year and get their picture with Santa.
They can come on and say hello on air. We can, we'll let them. You're welcome to come in. A lot of folks haven't seen the inside of our studios and our offices. You're welcome to come in and just
Browse.
part of the festivities. And just before 10 o'clock, we'll draw for the $1,000. So yeah,
That's exciting.
we're giving away a lot of money.
fun.
We're giving away $1,900.
Yep, that's a lot of money.
And if you count today with the extra, that's $2,000 we're giving away. $2,000.
I need that.
Somebody can use that for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
you can always use an extra 100 or 1,000. It's
Heck
astounding.
yeah. Although I was surprised yesterday when we were letting people register for this. People that I said, we were like, hey, would you want to come register to win $100 cash? $100 cash. It's in this envelope. Just $100 cash.
Is there a $100 bill in there?
But it's like
Oh, it's cash.
cash. Yeah.
It's like $100 in
Yeah.
20s and
Yeah.
others.
See, let's fan it out. We'll fan it out. Fan it out for them. Yeah. There you go.
Look at that.
Money.
Bunch of 20s, 10s, and 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That right there, especially if you have to do Dirty Santa or anything like that. I
Yeah.
mean, that's 4 or 5 Dirty Santa gifts right there.
Oh, yeah. Or in my
Easily.
case, 30 dirty Santa gifts. I'd be giving away $1 a piece.
$1 a piece.
Maybe 100 dirty Santa presents.
So yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. We got to talk about some stuff that. Did you watch football Saturday, Bill?
I watched the most depressing game I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Saturday night or afternoon, late.
And I have to tell you,
Alabama, boy, they looked awful.
they did.
They really did. They didn't just get beat, they got whooped.
Yeah, the final of that game was 28-7.
And I was so lucky.
It was
We didn't
almost
get
going to be
that
28
7
to nothing.
Well, it was till the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They got that only touchdown in the fourth quarter.
Their only score came in I have never seen Alabama go 3 quarters without scoring something.
Yeah.
This
it was a struggle.
Terrible, terrible, terrible game for Alabama. I really felt bad for them. I was actually pulling for Alabama. I normally would have pulled for Georgia.
Right.
But I am still salty about Kirby Smart and I was clapping.
Right.
I
love Kirby Smart, though.
I
I
lost
gotta
all
give him.
respect for him, as did a lot of folks, because when I say that, people say, "Oh yeah, they don't," they've never seen Kirby Smart in that light and never thought that he could be that kind of person to try to. Basically, he tried to cheat, and that's what it was, and it just really put a bad taste in a lot of folks' mouth that he would try to do that, because a lot of folks just thought he was the greatest thing,
Well, I still think he's a great coach. He did well when he worked under Saban, and he's been very good for Georgia.
Well, he didn't learn that from Saban.
No, I don't
I'll
think
tell you
so.
that.
But they played great, and they obviously wanted that win a lot more than Alabama did, or Alabama was just so shaken and off their game. I don't know. Our offensive line for the quarterback was awful. He got hit so many times and flattened, and he was shook up. You could tell he wasn't as composed as he has been in the last games, and the whole team just didn't look like they were giving 100% to me. But I think they were shook up, and I think Georgia just dominated them. That's
did.
the only thing I can say.
They did.
Georgia was a better team. They won the SEC championship, and they deserve it. because they did a great job. But now Alabama still gets a bid. You know, they're still in. So
They are. They made the playoffs. There's a 12-team playoff. They are going to go up against Oklahoma right off the bat.
Oklahoma is still undefeated. They've not lost a game, and we've played them twice before in the since they've moved in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this one's going to be scary because, man, Oklahoma is they're number one right now. They're doing great, and they're powerful.
Let's see. It's Alabama, Oklahoma, Tulane, Ole Miss, Miami, and Texas A&M to start.
Right.
And then that's going to determine who plays Indiana, Georgia, and Ohio State. So did you see where Notre Dame said, we're not going to any bowl games. Don't
Really?
invite us to anything. We're not going.
Why?
He's salty. He said he's just not going to do it.
Really?
Yep.
There's no
he
reason
said
for it?
Well, he says the playoffs are not what they used to be. He basically, the head coach said he thinks it's just a waste of time and it's a farce and all this. And so they're not going to be going to any bowl games at all, period.
Don't they get money for that? Don't you get paid to go to a bowl game?
I mean, I thought you did, but
I mean, not if it. I guess I could see that if it at this point they're just done for the season and it costs them money to go. You know, if they've got to pay the whole. But I thought they could make some money on a bowl game. I had no idea.
well, I thought so too. But then Auburn says they are not going to go to the Birmingham Bowl if they're invited. Let's see who all has said.
Why is that?
FSU, UCF, Baylor, RU, I'm not sure who that is, Temple, Kentucky, also declined Birmingham Bowl invite. They've all said no thank you.
Really? I wonder, does Birmingham Bowl have that bad a reputation? I know Auburn played the Birmingham Bowl about 5 years ago because I was emceeing the pep rally and I got to meet, what was the tall coach we talked about? I've forgotten his name now for Auburn. Tall guy, about 1 or 2 coaches back. Had
Harsin?
glasses. No, before Harsin.
Oh, Malzahn?
Malzahn.
Yeah.
I got to meet Malzahn. So that's when they played the Birmingham Bowl, and it was a great game. I think they played Pennsylvania? No, Pittsburgh, I think.
Well-
Anyway, so apparently, according to the Birmingham Bowl doesn't have much of a reputation for being any good. If that many teams decline to come to Birmingham and play the bowl game,
Well,
that's crazy.
now Notre Dame, they got snubbed in the playoffs, and Alabama got to go instead of
Right.
them. So they're just
Mad.
They're mad. They got a big mad on, which I kind of don't blame them.
I don't
in a
blame them,
way.
but still, you let the boys play unless they're afraid that they could get hurt in a bowl game and hurt them for next year.
Now, somebody, or speaking on behalf of Auburn, said that the coaching change, staff building, roster retention, players in off-season mode, bowl trip just wouldn't make sense for them. And I'm kind of okay with that, for the most part. But
The only thing, of course, I guess there's so many now, but the thing is, a bowl game used to be an honor that you got to go to a bowl game.
it did.
I mean, you think about Alabama's fight song has the Rose Bowl in it because it made them national champions in the 20s. But I guess the bowl games have lost their appeal to people because it is later after the season's basically well over.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
maybe-
What were the big bowls? Well, I say big bowls. The main bowl games were you had what is it? The Orange Bowl,
Orange Bowl, the Sugar
Rose
Bowl,
the Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl.
Rose Bowl.
What were some others? Help.
Well,
What
that's
am I missing? Those were some of the bigger ones.
yeah,
I
the big
think.
ones. And then they started adding the ones. Then you
Yeah.
had the Cotton Bowl, and then you had the Fruit Bowl, and they had all these the Orange Bowl.
Surprised
They
there
had
wasn't an
the-
apple
now
bowl.
Now they've got companies now. So now you've got the National Federation of Tractor Pullers Bowl, and the I Kill Bugs for a Living Bowl, and that kind of stuff.
Oh goodness, that's true.
They
I
do.
mean,
There are used to be about 8 big bowl games a year, and everybody wanted to watch all of them or play in any of them. Now there's 13 or 20. I don't know. There's so many bowls now. It's almost just an excuse to. But if they get it on TV, that's TV money. That's probably pretty profitable for a team, especially one if they haven't just dominated the season, but they can still play well enough to play a bowl game. That's probably money well needed on some of those.
I would think so.
The TV money.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just not as whatever as it used to be. I guess.
Still like watching most of the bowl games. It's just an excuse to watch TV during the holidays.
Yeah. Look, football's football. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. All right. It's 8:06. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we will do another name in the hat that will not win the $100 from the old Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas. Yeah. Just saying. And we'll talk about there was a high school team that's caused a stir with some locker room antics.
Really?
That
I like locker room
maybe
antics.
or may not have won a state championship. I'm just saying. So
Really?
y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Beach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back. Box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 8:10. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. We're doing a little bit of a drawdown here. We drew 4 names out of this big old basket of folks that registered for the $100 at the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas. We took 5 names out of there, and we're doing a drawdown, and the last man standing is going to be the winner. So
We've already eliminated one.
we've eliminated one, and we're
So
going to
there's 4
eliminate
to go,
one more.
or 3 to eliminate, 1 to win.
It gets stuck down in here, so I'm going to make sure when you pick it, you don't have to dig so far. All right. Now,
Okay.
get in there and get a name, Bill.
All right. I'm sorry. Oh, there's one.
All right. Casey Roy, you did not win the $100 from the Maplesville
I'm
Old
sorry,
Fashioned Christmas.
Casey.
Sorry.
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 All right. So we got 3 names left.
3 names left.
And 2 of them will be eliminated, and one will be the
Yes,
final one will be the winner.
The final one will be the winner. There was one boy that says, "Can I register? Because I really want a new Xbox." He wants to
darn
get.
right.
He wants
There you
that
go.
$100 to get that new Xbox. And then his brother said, "You are so greedy."
Well, the brother wanted him to split it with
they
him.
were fighting over $100 that neither one of them had won yet, but
I
one
love
had
it.
already spent. Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It's like,
Since we're talking a little football and stuff, I was surprised. We were talking about the parades this weekend. I did the Alabaster Christmas parade. I've been doing it for 20 years, I guess. And this was a really big year for the parade because Alabaster won the 7A state champions. They are the biggest school's state champions again. So congratulations to Thompson High School in Alabaster. They were not in the parade.
which is wild to
It
me.
was weird. I didn't realize it till the parade was over that I never saw varsity football players or varsity cheerleaders. We had all the middle school cheerleaders and football team. We had the band, by the way, Thompson High School band. Oh my God, they are magnificent. They are huge. They sound like a college band, and they're huge. I don't know how many's in that band, but it's
A lot.
It is the biggest high school band I think I've ever seen, and they were phenomenal. So anyway, that was great. And also speaking of that, I saw the Columbiana Christmas parade. And by the way, say hi to Tiger Hit. He's watching this morning
Yeah,
and
good
listening.
morning, Tiger.
And I saw Tiger and his wife have a business downtown, the farm store, and it was packed. And we actually watched most of the parade from outside the farm store with Tiger and Kathy Hit. So it was really nice. And that Columbiana parade was the first time I've ever seen it, because I usually was working a parade when they would another parade. So I got to see my first hometown parade now that I'm a Columbianian. And it was a wonderful little parade. It was just the right length that had and their band is phenomenal too. Shelby County. Shelby County High School band. They were wonderful.
That's
so we had a great
awesome.
little parade in downtown Columbiana on Friday night, I guess it was.
But you weren't like
No, they don't do an MC. They don't have anybody announcing it. It's just you
you're just in it
you just watch them go by. Yeah.
and wave.
Yeah. You do. You just watch it. And the band sounded phenomenal. And then they also had some floats that had some really good sound systems playing stuff.
Yeah.
But you just have to look at each float and read whatever signage they got to see who they are.
Yeah.
But it was neat. It was a great little parade.
I cannot help it, but I love me some Christmas parades.
I
'Cause
do too.
The creativity that people come up with these floats. But the sad part is that they spend all that time, money, and energy
Decorating.
decorating it, getting it ready. 30 minutes later, it's over and done with. So
Right.
unless you're going to be in other parades, you're not really getting
I was-
full use of it.
I know. I was really surprised too. A lot of these parades, have the folks that love to go off road in their Jeeps or their off road vehicles. And I saw some that were so festooned with lights that, the people up in the International Space Station probably saw
Could've saw
them.
'em, uh-huh.
It was amazing the work
love
they go
it,
into
though.
and the cost and everything else to decorate. I'm sure they do multiple parades, and they probably even do other like church functions and stuff, because
Oh, yeah.
they're too well decorated, and they've got like the Grinch driving, and all that stuff. So it was really neat. But
We
you're
have a-
right. Some people put a lot of effort and creativity and money into decorating their floats or their vehicles.
Yeah, we had some Grinches in the Clanton Parade. There were a couple of Grinches at the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a lady that was dressed like Cindy Lou Who.
I love it.
It was so cute. Santa was there. I didn't get to talk to him again and make sure that he remembered to put Baden on the naughty list. But that when I tell you the amount of people that came through that old-fashioned Christmas, honest to goodness, I was amazed last year. I was like,
Maplesville's not that large.
no.
Their little
Their
Main Street's
downtown
only
is-
like 2 blocks or a block and a
Yeah.
half or something.
But we had the street shut off from right over the railroad tracks to where the caution light is. Vendors set up everywhere. Everything was free. So all the vendors came and gave. So we had one vendor was giving away toboggans and gloves for people who might need them.
Really?
Yes, there were some people giving away hot chocolate, cider, little snacky snack bags full of stuff, toys for the kids. You know, just anything and everything they
Wow.
could give away. You name it, it was happening. But the amount of people that came through this thing was unbelievable. I thought last year, I said, I've never seen this many people in one small town event like this in my life until yesterday. I think it was double what was last year, and I thought last year couldn't be topped.
Wow.
There were so many people. And when I first got there, you know, I got there before 2:30 when it started, and folks were still trying to, you know, set up, and there were a few people milling around here and there. And by 4 o'clock, you couldn't get down the street without bumping
Wow.
into somebody. It was that many people. I could not believe it. One booth had brought enough for 1,000 people, and they ran out. Wow! Didn't even have anything else to give away.
That's amazing.
So we know at least 1,000 people came through there. So it was actually more than that.
Oh yeah, for a little town
Way
of
more than
Maplesville.
that. Yes.
I don't know what their population
Wow.
is, but it can't be 1,000 hardly.
But the one thing you could still see in Maplesville is the tree walk. So it has a lot of different businesses and individuals donated a tree, decorated and all up. You can go through it's like a little gardens, you know, type thing, and go through and walk and see all the different trees, and it's
Neat.
really pretty. Yeah.
That was Maplesville.
Yeah.
And 1A state champs there.
Yes, we're so happy they came through the downtown. We honored them. They were holding that blue map trophy.
Yeah.
And everybody was cheering and stuff. And those guys, they were walking. They were like, you know, just so happy.
Oh yeah.
You could
What
tell
a great
they were
Christmas
thrilled.
present.
Yes, yeah. I'm so proud of them, and it was just awesome. There was one picture I saw at the end of the game where Coach Abbott, you can tell he was crying,
Oh.
and it got me right here. Anytime I see a guy tearing up or crying, I'm going with him. I mean, and I got, you know, it started with Michael Landon. You know, he was on Bonanza. And then he was in Little House on the Prairie, and then Highway to Heaven. In all of those, he was the sensitive one, and he would cry on command, and I would cry with him every time. There was just something about watching him cry that got me every time.
Oh man.
Yeah, but yeah, Maplesville winning that was just such a, I don't know, just a cherry on top for the season. I knew they were going to win. I felt it going in it. They were going to win it, and they dominated the whole time.
Well,
I
they
was
did
so
great.
proud of them.
What an undefeated season.
Yeah, I will say there was one locker room celebration that is getting a lot of social media time
Uh-oh.
and folks making different comments about certain things, and it's a picture of the celebration going on in the Moody locker room after the state championship, where it appears that some of the players, they said smoking. I don't think it was smoking. I think it's the vaping that you can see them doing, and they're like blaming the coach for letting them vape and do all that stuff. But you know, should they be doing it? Probably not. But
I think it's illegal. You're not supposed to vape until you're 18
I
or
think
19.
maybe even 21
21?
now.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure. I really don't know. But yeah, that's kind of gaining some traction on Facebook, saying that the adults needed to shut that down, and having a picture, it makes everything look bad. And I mean, and it does. I'm not going to lie.
Maybe they're like the Alabama-Tennessee game. Maybe they break out cigars, vaping cigars or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's If you're in high school, that's of course. When I
Probably
was
don't need to be
growing up,
doing that.
I'm so old that my school had a smoking area.
we called it the smoke pit.
Yeah, they had a place where the students could go smoke between classes or whatever.
And the
during lunch.
teachers would be out there
And
too.
sometimes the teachers would be right beside them.
Cutting up and, Matter of fact, there's a picture that somebody posted on our Irwin page, and it was some of the kids and one teacher out at the smoke pit, and I was like, oh, I know every one of them,
Right.
It's like I knew they would be there because that was just kind of like the thing, where's so-and-so? Oh, they're at the smoke pit,
Right, they're
got
taking
back.
a break.
Yeah, and it
Well,
was
and
like they were allowed to do it.
We had the smoking section in our high school, and we also had the fighting area. We had a place where everybody after school, if you'd go out and you'd fight.
Ours was near the flagpole out in the
sometimes-
parking lot.
Yeah, sometimes the coaches would go out and make sure nobody got hurt, but they let them fight.
Let them fight it out.
Yeah, so
You
that's
can't do that now.
Old school.
Old school
Boy,
stuff,
is that
yeah.
old school. You think about it
Old
now.
school. Yep.
My dad said he was we were talking about this when my dad was near the end of his life. We were doing nostalgia, and I'd say what I'd seen. He said, well, in my day, my dad said that they had a smoking area for the students at his elementary school. And he wasn't kidding.
What?
Yes, this is back in the 30s, and all. And there was it wasn't condoned, but there was an area where students and teachers would go out behind the school and smoke.
Well, my dad was born in the 40s, and he said he started smoking at 9.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
my
guess
dad
that was
only
just the
started
thing.
smoking late. He started smoking at 18 when he got in the Marine Corps, and he said everybody smoked in the Marine Corps or in the services because you got free or cheap cigarettes, and it's the only thing you could do because you couldn't eat or snack and he said it kept the mosquitoes away a little bit.
Oh, well, there's that.
On Paris Island. So yeah, but people back then, you had little kids smoking. They'd smoke, and if they get them, they just couldn't afford them. Cigarettes are probably a nickel a pack, and they couldn't afford that.
Yeah. All right. It's 8:23. Before we take a break, we're going to do one more name.
Oh.
I know. Here, just put your little hand in there. We're
So
going to
sorry.
eliminate one more person from the giveaway, and that is Nevaeh.
Nevaeh, oh.
Sorry, Nevaeh.
Well, it's all right. She doesn't have the humiliation of everybody knowing her last name.
That's right. You didn't put it
she
on
lost.
there. All right. We're going to take a quick break.
Navia or Nevaeh.
Nevaeh. I don't know. It could be either one.
Sorry.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got to talk about a bank teller who is a hero.
Oh, good.
Did something good, and especially this time of year when things like this start happening, when you get scams and stuff. So we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts.
We are back. The time is 8:26. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Dollar Bill.
Good morning.
Broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We have been talking all kinds of Christmas parades, old-fashioned Christmas. We're doing a drawdown for $100 from the old-fashioned Christmas. Bill says I'm the Grinch. I'm not, but I just want to build up the anticipation.
I didn't say you were the Grinch. I just said you were mean.
Mean one. So Christmas time, I feel like, is really a time where a lot of scams and things like that crop up, and they target elderly people and people that just don't know better. You would think everybody would know by now, not to
I think
not to
people
buy in it.
I think people have finally figured out that there's that Nigerian prince that wants to give you his entire fortune is not legit. I think somebody's finally figured that one out. I hadn't seen that in a while.
In Clay County, though, a bank teller saves the day when a customer came in trying to withdraw thousands of dollars from her bank. She was actually on the phone with somebody, and the people on the phone with said, don't talk to anyone and don't hang up, but we need you to take out all this money. So she goes into the bank.
So now what was the impetus for taking the money out?
It was whatever scam they were trying to run on her at the time, where she had to withdraw the money. Yeah.
Okay.
So she goes to the bank, and she walks up to the teller, and she tries to take all this money. Well, the teller notices right away what's going on and slips her a note, says you're being scammed. So, and would not do the transaction. So they ended up calling the police, and said the bank teller was instrumental in stopping that, because if she hadn't have done that, that woman probably would be broke by now. It doesn't say what bank or any of that, but this is something that is going on, and I mean the sad part is that it does still happen. I mean.
My wife was
and the gift cards ones, go and get a bunch of gift cards from Walmart and all this stuff. And I mean, but people fall for it.
Yep, they do. I think people are just gullible because, I would be, nothing's free particularly. Now we're giving away $100, but you have to be tortured by,
oh God.
You have to be
It's
tortured to
not
get it.
that
So, nothing's
I'm making
free
it
fun. Yeah, it's fun, all right.
It's fun.
So, Therese just loves to. She's like a cat with a live mouse. You know how they'll bat them around and torture them before they finally put them out of their misery.
Oh my gosh!
But anyway, my wife, was a banker for 50 years at a bank in Montevallo, and there are several stories I've heard her tell people about how these customers that she knew really well, she'd banked them for years, been their financial advisor and stuff, would suddenly come in. And the teller up front would call back to Mary and say, Mrs. Johnson or Mrs. Smith or whatever. And she'd say, oh, yeah. She's up here trying to withdraw like $5,000 or $10,000. This might be an elderly lady that was steady as, never spent anything hardly. So Mary would go up, and sure enough, she'd say, hey, Miss Jones, why are you taking out all that? I don't want to, but I'm just curious. What are you doing with that much money? Is there anything we can do to help you? And she'd say, well, and she'd start telling us scam stories or be on the phone with somebody. And Mary shut down 2 or 3 of them that was one poor lady got cleaned out. Her husband had passed. He left her in good shape for the rest of her life. I mean, he'd done well. She was broke. Her sons and daughters and their grandkids, no inheritance, nothing. This person pretty much cleaned her out. I mean,
Wow.
for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it wasn't a thing like she could win money. It was some kind of deal where they told her they were like with the IRS or something. I don't know. They had some official reason that she would be in big trouble if she didn't pay this fine or this levy or whatever they were scamming her with. And the poor lady fell for it. Of course, she was 80 something, 90 years old, may not have full capacity. But I mean, people that will prey on old folks to take their whatever meager money or their money if they're wealthy anyway, just playing on old people to take their money is like messing with a child.
It is.
It really
It's sad.
They have no, if you try to scam somebody that's 30, they've got at least a chance in their life to make it, get over it and learn from it and make it up. You're 88 years old and your husband died years ago, or lady or whatever, that everything you got's all you got.
And that's the thing is like when you have something like that happen and then the family has no idea what's going on, they could have stopped it had they known about it, but they didn't. And here now their inheritance is gone too, and mom is
Dependent on them
broke.
to
Yeah.
live. To live. And it used to be years ago. I remember the big scammers were these people claiming to be religious folks, and using religion to get all the people's money, and that's kind of a noble way for older folks to go about it, to give money. It seems like what you ought to do, but that again that's just so immoral. It's so unethical.
Yeah, I mean, I've always thought, especially when I would see these televangelists, you had your Jimmy Swaggarts, you had your Ernest Angel, you had your Oral Roberts, all these
They were always asking for money.
They were always asking for money, not just from their congregation, but from the people that were watching,
Right.
Send us your money, and you don't really know what that money was going for.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
probably
It's
lining their
going to them,
pockets.
yeah. Well, you use religion, but now the thing that's really scary is that even really well-meaning and well-thinking people still have the ability to judge and all, are going to be completely thrown off by AI, because now all they got to do is get a sample of your grandson or your son or daughter's voice, then they can write a script. And now that it's so good and real that if they're already getting scammed money from these people that claim to be somebody's grandchild and in trouble with the law, and they need like $5,000 immediately, and they can't reach their parents, or they're ashamed to tell their parents, and the grandparents they always help them. And now it used to be, I always wondered how they could not recognize their own grandchild's voice. Whereas now that I hear my grandkids, I rarely can tell which one they are anyway. But now with AI, they can actually be your grandchild's voice.
Yep.
And that's frightening, because video and wise and audio wise, this AI stuff is getting the point now. It's almost indiscernible from real life. So the scams are going to be really powerful.
I worry about it, especially AI, because I see a lot of these videos just on social media, and I can't tell what's
can't.
real and what's AI just by looking at it. I mean, it's so crazy how realistic it is, and
It really is.
I do worry about stuff like that. That's it. I know that they're trying to use AI for good in some instances, but in situations like this where you're tricking people.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, any tool can be used. You can take a crowbar and use it to pry open a wall and tear down a building or build a building, and it's doing it for good. You can also crack somebody over the head with it. It becomes a weapon.
True.
And that's what AI can be done. It can do amazing things. I use it a lot. When I'm writing stuff and trying to come up with ideas for things, I use AI every day. And I use Grok and Chat GPT and all these things just to give me ideas. I don't directly use a lot of stuff, but it gives you great ideas
Right.
to run with. But you can also use it to scam people. And it's a powerful tool. It really is. I mean,
Good or
I was
bad.
buying some of these videos until it finally hit me that when you see so many kittens and cats fight off a bear or I think the one that got me when I finally saw the cat that was supposed to be protecting a baby, and it actually went out and picked up a car and threw it across the highway. I kind of figured that might not have been real,
Maybe
but it
AI.
sure did look real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe AI.
Maybe AI.
And the scams don't stop with just phone calls and stuff like that. You've got people who are in positions to, take care of elderly people, and they take advantage of them. Like a lady in Coleman, her name is Verna Jackson. She's been arrested on exploitation of an elderly person, illegal possession of a credit or debit card, second-degree theft of property, and first-degree attempted theft of property. A whole investigation went on around her. I think they were tipped off that something wasn't going right. And here's this lady at one point was actually a guest on Jerry Springer.
What?
Yeah, this lady that has been arrested for all of this, she was arrested. I mean, that she was a guest on Jerry Springer, and I guess like in 2002 or something like that. And she also ran for mayor back in 2012.
Of what? Of Coleman?
Yeah,
Wow. What was she doing on Jerry Springer, I
there
wonder?
was some kind of big thing going on, and then there was an altercation, a verbal altercation that turned into like a fist fight. She was in the middle of all of that too. I was like, what in the world?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So,
So
I'm
she was
just
taking
glad.
advantage of an older lady?
Yeah, she was. She luckily they were able to get her, and I mean, I don't know how much money she took from this person before they caught her. Yeah. It's like kind of like I talk about it because it was such a crazy one, but the Affordable Dentures general manager, she's embezzled almost $700,000 from her dentist office.
Oh my God.
Is that not crazy? Over a 6-month period, I'm like,
How do you lose that much money over a 6-month period and not notice it
yeah.
till then?
That's what I'm saying. But a coworker is the one that
Turned her in?
turned her in and called her out on it and said,
Wow.
we got you.
Yeah. Well, there's always been embezzlement, but oh, wow.
Isn't that wild? I'm glad they caught her. I mean, hopefully she'll get what she deserves. Anytime you take advantage of elderly people or children, I have zero tolerance and zero sympathy for whatever happens to you.
I used to have more tolerance of the older folks, thinking they were just gullible and it's kind of on them that they lost all. Now I am an older person and I am gullible. I've gotten a little stronger against it because I know somebody's just wait. Of course, the thing with me is they don't have anything to get out of me. I don't own enough stuff to be wealthy or anything, so I don't have enough money for them to go after me. They might get $30 out of me.
Nobody better come after me or Jeff. They won't get diddly squat.
And sure
Doubt they'll get $30. They gotta look. They'll inherit a house full of stuff that we hadn't got rid of yet. You're welcome.
Yeah, but
Good
if they went
luck
after
getting rid
Baden,
of
they'd
it.
get candy that doesn't even taste like candy.
Yeah.
And not much of it either. What'd you scam from Baden? This thing called sewage burst or something. It's a piece of candy that's weird. I've been eating paper.
That's funny. I mean, I did eat a little bite of paper, but it was that one that was I forgot what color it was. It was orange. That orange looking one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Yeah, lemon. The yellow one is lemon pledge. That's what it tastes like.
It's nasty, nasty, nasty. Yuck. Oh gosh, I was going to talk about something. Oh, do we need to take a break? Okay, we need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about a toy that is going to be popular for this Christmas has a recall on it.
Already
Has a recall. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Donna Bill broadcasting live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Are you tired of big box stores where you're just another number? You deserve better. Furniture that's built to last from people who treat you like family. At Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, we do things differently. As an employee-owned company, we take pride in personal service. We'll listen to what you need and help you find the perfect piece for your home from trusted, top-notch name brand. Whether it's a cozy sofa for movie nights, a dining set built for real life, or a recliner that melts the stress away, we've got you covered. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at Farmers Home Furniture in Clanton, where you're not just a customer, you're family.
We are back. The time is 8:43. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Donna Bill here with you, broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio on a very cold Monday morning. We've got so much going on right now. We've got $100 we're about to give away. This was from the giveaway for the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas. Thank you to Amanda at 36750 Boutique for helping us give this away. And then after 9 o'clock, be watching on our Facebook page. We're going to have a post. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to do and how to register for today's kind of sort of 12 Days of Christmas $100 giveaway.
Yeah, so you can win $100 tonight.
$100 a day for 9 days, and on the 10th day, $1,000 will be given away.
That's good money.
And it's going to be fun stuff. I mean, it's not going to be anything hard. It's just that you just have to
do it.
You have to do it, and you have to do it right. Because I double
just
check.
Follow the rules.
And I triple check and quadruple check to make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to.
And she's so happy when she catches one, not doing everything.
Yeah. I'm not happy.
Oh, you dance a little jig.
I'm
do
not.
a little Grinch jig.
I don't. I'm not thrilled to,
Yeah,
you know.
you are.
No.
You're grinning the whole time.
Say that. It makes me
You know,
terrible.
when I had kids around, I could keep up with the toy. When I was a kid, of course, I knew what the hot toys were and wanted them. Didn't always get them. my kids, I tried to always get them something that I knew they wanted, of course, so they could have a great Christmas that way. Now I can't tell you what's hot and what's not.
Yep.
My grandkids are old enough now. All I got to do is give them gift cards, money, or a computer or something because they're all they're growing up so fast.
Yeah. I remember, see, we had easy stuff, Lincoln Logs, the pickup sticks, which looking back were a danger to society because you
Well, they
step on
claim
those, they went
everything's a
through your
pickup.
foot.
Well, they claimed everything. It was a choking hazard
Yeah.
or pointy.
We had metal.
Legos. Have you ever stepped on a Lego barefoot in the middle
Yeah,
of the
those things-
night?
those
Oh
things
my
hurt.
God. Sends you through the roof.
Everything had a million parts. It was
Right.
never anything easy to just put together.
Well, I remember I was so jealous of a friend, a neighbor, childhood friend, because he got a vacuform. I don't know if you ever remember the vacuform, but it was basically what you did is they gave you this little thing that was an oven. It was a heating oven, and you would had these little doors or little frames you could peel back or open up. So what you did is you put a metal form down that looked like a race car, let's say, just a big piece of aluminum metal, looked like a race car, and you put it down over the heater, and it would heat it up really hot. Then you would take a piece of plastic that they gave you that was the vacuform plastic, and you put it on, it fit the tray, you put it down over it, and it's sealed. So now you've got this form down below it, and it was relief downward. It was, it was hollow. And so then you would pump this thing to get a vacuum, and it would vacuform that plastic down inside the mold. And then when you let it cool, you could cut out the edges, and you had a race car or whatever you did. It's called
wow. Oh, I've never heard of that. Okay.
Well, the little heating element, which was not guarded at all, it was just there on the top, would get to like 400 degrees.
Yeah.
You burn the heck out of the kid. And the plastic, if you didn't let it cool, you were handling molten plastic. And that thing was on the market for 10 years. And they did it you could do vacuform, all kind of, you had to buy the extra forms. They gave you 2 or 3. So it was a money grabbing deal. So then they talked about how dangerous it was. So then they made the one that was the same thing. It didn't have the vacuform. It was the same little square oven, but this time it held little molds, and you poured this liquid in them, or maybe dribbled this powder in them. The thing heated them up and melted them, and then when they cooled, they were gummy bears things.
Oh,
they were gummies that you could eat. But of course, at one point they were molten.
I think I do remember those.
I forgot what they were called, creepy crawly or something.
Yeah, creepy crawlers. Yeah. I do remember that.
They also made a bazooka that you pumped up, had a diaphragm in it.
A bazooka.
A bazooka that shot a blast of air. So powerful. It was, you pulled the trigger and it, boom, it shot this cannon of air. And it was putting kids' eyes out and hurting them and all this stuff. That stayed on the market for 2 or 3 years. My parents were, I guess, smart enough to not get us any of those. I finally did get a BB gun, which of course is you'll shoot your eye out, kid kind of stuff. But they let me get old enough but I wanted those things. And my sisters had the easy bake ovens.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was my thing. I
they
loved
would get
that thing.
hot, but it was just a light bulb in there that made it hot. But I can't believe some of the stuff that was so, even I'm not one of these things about you got to cuddle your kids so carefully and all that stuff. But even some of those things, I look back now, and they were death traps, or or at least going to burn you, hurt you, injure you. My dad gave me a little. I was only about 10 or 11, and he gave me this scientific set that had a really sharp scalpel in it, and all this stuff.
Oh my
you
gosh!
Gave you a frog to just dissect in formaldehyde and all these sharp, pointy things, and I cut the heck out of my fingers.
Man, we gave kids pocket knives back in the day.
Oh,
Didn't think anything of it.
I got my first pocket knife when I was 5 or 6.
Isn't that's wild? Why? Crazy.
You learn the hard way. I got you some scars I could show you on my fingers. Tell you how I learned how to handle a knife.
I did love my Easy Bake Oven. The only thing is, it only came with so much stuff you could bake, and begging my mom or dad to go and get the additional
Right,
stuff
get
to let
more-
me bake some stuff was nearly impossible.
Right, yeah.
So it was like, I got it, but I could only use it right after Christmas,
Right,
and then
for
I
3
really
days,
could. Yeah,
and you baked 4 cakes.
I made 4
And
little
the cakes,
brownie
by the
cakes.
way, were this
oh
big.
yeah, they
The
were
cake wasn't even
tiny.
a cupcake size. It was tiny.
And it was
But they were delicious.
barely.
I got to tell you, I enjoyed I encouraged my parents to buy my sisters more baked goods and stuff.
I mean, you barely got a bite. I mean, it was just that small. But yeah, I mean, right now the federal government is recalling a toy that's done by Crayola. It is the little magnet blocks. They have all these kind of stuff. They're called. It's called Create on Crayola branded Pip Cubes. They're little cubes and they have magnets in them, and they stack on top of each other, and you make all kinds of little things like building blocks, but they're magnetized.
Yeah, I like that.
They're saying that the magnets could come loose and come out, and so little kids don't need to
could swallow
to
them or
have
something.
those. Yeah. So they're doing a recall on it. So if you have one, even if you've not had anything happen, they encourage you to call them and then
Well, they do
immediately
give you replacements that
guess
are
so,
glued in
yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they have online where you can go and phone number and all that good stuff. But yeah, they're cool little blocks. Which is something that right there, that particular thing is something that I would probably buy for one of my grandkids.
Yeah.
They
I'd
all
play with that.
like that kind of stuff. They all like the Legos and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I think that's probably what we're going to be
I
getting for
love
Christmas.
magnets. I love magnetism. I love playing with them. Just magnets. You could just give me a box of magnets and I'd have a blast.
Yeah, fun stuff. I think kids love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Why not?
Adults do too.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? All right. So we're gonna do the last little bit of the drawdown here
Oh dear.
and tell you one more time what to do to get registered for the kinda sorta.
So there's 3
Okay.
names in the hat, right?
There was 2 names. There's 2 names in the hat. We got 3 here. So whichever
Oh,
one you
so whoever
draw
picks is the loser and
is
the
the-
other one wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna mix them up. Okay.
There's just 2. I got one of them. All right, so here's one. So pull the other one out, right? It's going to be the winner. There's only one left, right?
Yeah. So
So-
I'll put the winner and then I'll
Yeah.
tell who the winner is and who the okay. So
So you
got
want
the
to tell
winner
the winner?
here.
All right, so now tell who lost.
The runner up here was
Ain't no runner up.
Balin Cooper. Sorry, Balin. You didn't
Sorry,
win.
Balin.
The
She
winner
picked it.
of the $100 from the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas registration, the giveaway is Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell is the winning ticket here.
Mikey
You will
Poo.
get $100.
Casharoo.
Yes, that is compliments of Piper Peach Radio and Amanda at 36750 Boutique. Yeah.
Very good. Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
$100. That'll feel good in the pocket.
$100. Everybody can use $100.
Oh, I could.
And because everybody can use $100, we're going to give away more money today. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a post here in just a little while. It'll be after 9 when we get it up. And once it's up, all you do is follow the instructions. It'll be something simple to do. But you'll have to like and share our Facebook page, comment what we tell you to comment, and you'll have to share the post as well to be entered into the drawing for the $100. And we will we'll let that go till about 7 o'clock tonight, and we'll pick a name.
The winner
And
at
then
7.
tomorrow, 9 o'clock, we'll start it all over again. And we'll do it every day this week, and then we'll do it Monday through Thursday next week. And then on Friday, we're going to give away the $1,000.
Wow.
So, yeah. And if you want to do additional entries for the $1,000, all you have to do is bring a handmade ornament for our Christmas tree. That gets you 3 entries into the $1,000. Or you can bring a canned food item, non-perishable, which will get you 5 entries into the $1,000. Or you can bring an unwrapped toy, which gets you 10 entries into the $1,000. And you can do that every day. You can bring a toy one day, canned food item another day, a homemade ornament another day, and you can do it for as many days as you want. And each day you will get registered 10, 5, or 3 times.
Listen, I really have enjoyed working with Piper Peach Radio, but I'm going to quit now because I'm not eligible to win any of the money if I'm an employee here.
And you have a truck that needs
a
fixing.
$4,000 repair job. So
you need some help.
I quit. Now, give me a piece of paper and a thing so I can put my name in.
Not yet.
Oh, I
Bill.
gotta.
You're jumping the gun, Bill.
I'll have to go build me a homemade ornament or something.
Yeah, I mean you got to participate.
Yeah.
Bring some
Okay,
canned
I'll
food
keep
items,
working.
Bring a unwrapped toy, and we already have people that have already started.
Really?
Yeah, we've already got some unwrapped toys in here.
Really? That's
and we're gonna
nice.
get. Forgot the box to bring for the canned food stuff. So tomorrow I'm gonna bring that box. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Oh yeah,
and
make
some
it pretty.
wrapping paper, make it pretty, and we will put the stuff in that.
I'll bring some food every time I come to work so we can get some good stuff in that box.
Okay, that'd be great. And guess who I talked to or chatted with a little bit yesterday?
Who?
Garrett. Intern Garrett.
Intern Garrett.
He is coming home for Christmas on Thursday.
From Troy University.
From Troy University. And he said he would be available to do some co-hosting. So
Excellent.
I can't wait to have him on. We missed him, that little
Yeah,
booger.
he's
He ran off and
been gone all semester.
all semester.
Since August.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yep.
Good guy.
He is a good kid. We'll catch up
Of course,
with
I
Garrett.
say kid. I called a guy that was 42 years old a good kid the other
Well, to
day.
him, you are.
Yes.
I mean, to you, he is.
Well, he is. He
yeah.
said, Dollar Bill, I've been listening to you all my life. I said, thank you.
When people say that, I bet that does feel kind of weird. I've been listening to you my whole life, and you're
Oh.
like, okay.
And yeah, and I look at
How
them
about
and
I
they're,
feel old now?
and they're old. That's the thing. If some kid comes up to me that's, in his 20s and says that, or even 30s, that's nice. Okay, thank you. 50 years old, and they say, I remember listening to you when my daddy'd take me to school. It's like, oh my God.
You're like, dear Lord.
I know, but it's I guess it's the alternative's worse.
There's that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's great. But no, it's good. Well, I'm excited about the holidays. This is good. We got our parades going. We got all this stuff going on here at Piper Peach for you to win money and help get in the spirit of things. I like it. And
Yes.
it's starting to look pretty festive around here. And that's even with Tightwad Baden.
I know. Look,
I mean, he's done a good job of turning the office festive.
yeah, well, Mama helped with that. Piper is the one that did the
Oh,
decorating in
okay.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
you see, if a dude's not going to.
Yeah, if it's left to Baden, well, I will say though, he did have a pretty cool idea. It was his idea to put the ribbon around the poles outside.
Yeah, they look good.
And
Look like barber
did,
pole.
He did go out Friday. Was it Friday? And he put lights. Yeah, it was Friday. It was after the parade. Put lights on the sign out there. And so when I came in this morning, it was still kind of
Dark,
and you could see the lights on the Piper Peach sign. And it looked really good.
I'm surprised he didn't unwrap them from that and put them on the vehicle for the parades and then put it back because.
They were.
Oh, he did do that.
So here's the thing,
Okay.
too. Somebody who had
I'm getting the
decorated
pattern down.
somebody who had decorated their float and spent tons and tons of time getting their float
All
together
pretty.
came by and most of their decorations fell off in our yard
they're
over
going
here.
really
So
fast.
who do you think went out there and grabbed up all that ribbon and said, we can use it?
Not me.
It
Not-
was at his encouragement.
Okay.
Emily did it.
Well,
She
yeah.
did it.
See, I think that's smart. That's ecologically sound.
Yeah.
It's turning trash into your treasure. It's taking litter and picking it up and repurposing it.
Yeah.
I
And
think that's good.
The ribbon that we use, or tool, I call it tool, that we used on the truck for the Christmas parade, he also reused it for the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas to decorate the booth. And then as we were taking stuff down for the booth, he sent Oriah over with that stuff and decorated our tree up a little more that we had on the Christmas tree walk. So yeah, it got 3 different uses out of it. So
Brilliant.
brilliant. I tell you, he's resourceful. Let's put it that
Brilliant.
way.
Cheap.
Cheap. Yes, he's cheap. All right. Congratulations
And
once
you know
again.
what? We talk about him like that. He doesn't, it's not, he likes
Oh,
it.
he thinks it's funny.
Yeah, he thinks it's wonderful.
He didn't like it when I put him on that naughty list, though.
Well,
Oh, well. It does bother you. Once again, congratulations to Mike Mitchell, winner of the $100 from the giveaway we did for the Maplesville Old Fashioned Christmas.
Yes.
Compliments of Amanda and 36750 Boutique. Thank you so much
36750 Boutique.
for making that possible. And then be watching our Facebook page a little after 9 o'clock, probably about 9:15 or so. We're going to post how you can register to win $100 for the Kinda Sorta 12 Days of Christmas giveaway.
For the next 9 days.
We will draw a winner tonight at 7 o'clock after we get all the entries in. And then tomorrow we'll start again a little after 9 o'clock. We'll make a post, tell you how you can register to win, and we'll do that the rest of the week. Somebody's going to win $100 a day.
That's exciting.
So keep watching and listening. Thank y'all again for watching and listening today. We appreciate it so much. Hope you stay warm. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks
Sunny
for watching.
tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Thank goodness.